Tonight, we are back in Uvalde, where we are awaiting the results of a deep dive into what went wrong the day of the Robb Elementary School massacre. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland is in Uvalde tonight. Tomorrow, he's set to release a report examining the law enforcement response to the shooting at Robb Elementary in 2022.
Garland met with family members of the victims today, and those families just spoke with our Anieli Ruiz, who has covered this story since the very beginning. She's live in Uvalde for us tonight. Anieli.
Well, that's right. We were able to speak with some families who hope that this report eventually leads to accountability. But just to be clear, the report that they're going to be the report that the DOJ is presenting is not a criminal investigation and is not a civil investigation. Instead, it is a report into how they responded on that terrible day. 20 months after the terrible shooting that changed the small town of Uvalde forever, U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland visiting the town.
Everybody in the country's eyes are on what happened here.
Garland getting a first-hand look at the faces of the 21 lives lost on that terrible day in May.
Contrast between her feeling of joy here and what happened to her.
Garland and his team are here to present their findings after an extensive review first announced in June of 2022. He asked a team of experts to examine the response, training, and first responder policies, among other things. A glimmer of hope for many families.
Put out a report that will hopefully shine a light on all of the things that are wrong, so much so that the DA can no longer hide behind her BS and refuse to take action.
The team that investigated the shooting spent 30 days here, interviewed over 200 people from 30 organizations, including law enforcement and other first responders. They also analyzed almost 13,000 pieces of evidence and did a walkthrough of Robb Elementary School.
It's kind of one of those bittersweet things because, again, we're hoping for the best but expecting the worst, because so many reports that have come out, nobody's done anything with them.
And even though the families know this is not a criminal investigation, they hope the DOJ review speaks candidly about those who stood in the hallway for 77 minutes.
All the training that the children did throughout the years, right? They exercised that. And the ones that did training on the outside of the other side of the wall, they just sat around and did nothing.
And tonight, the families met with the Attorney General and his team behind closed doors, getting a preview of what the public will learn tomorrow.
The report wasn't to point fingers and stuff like that, but there will be stuff laid out to where whoever's reading the report can kind of determine that.
Well, the DOJ tomorrow will have a press conference where they will formally release the report and the findings. They say they hope this serves as a guidance moving forward for other agencies. And of course, we will bring that report to you guys tomorrow and a reaction from the families. Live in Uvalde, Anieli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
A day certainly most of us will never forget. Anieli, back in Uvalde tonight. Thank you.